It get on my damn nerves with them damn trucks loud like that. But it actually makes me kind of calm sometimes to hear industrial sounds. I don't know why, but it just always has. Like when I used to work and stuff, I would always go somewhere. I always worked in the freezer or some shit like that. Some weird ass shit. Not the freezer, but well, I have done work in the freezer, but um, it's a lot of sounds that make me calm, but it's too long. They try to leave the trucks on all day so that I won't they try to distract me with the bullshit. Trying to act like they getting in and out they damn cars and shit all day to throw me off from writing anything to Jehovah. I don't know why. Mm-mm. Um, I'm trying to find my video so I can share it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, welcome, welcome. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below your question if you want a question for a free reading. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm. Yeah, they trying to distract me and shit. Hope writing nothing and shit. I don't. It don't matter what time I write something. I pray to Jehovah, so whenever I want to pray, I just pray. So if they trying to calculate me on that, maybe I am doing it at a special time. I wouldn't know though. Okay. So I'm gonna see how it got going on with me going through some type of process. Madder than a motherfucker at me. And very special guided and just anointed. Okay. So mm, I really don't give a damn about none of them. Anybody want to read and just like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you like. I would like if you share the video because I'm doing a lot of information on government. Um, and it's universal judgment, and it's a lot of people involved in this, and they may not be knowledgeable. So just try to tune in and have an open space in your heart, mind, body, and soul. Okay. Hey, how you doing? I'm ready to write some shit because I know what they be doing, and it's really fucking with my nerves that ain't nobody said nothing to me about these kids. So sometimes that really bother me on certain days. So I'm ending though on this moon night, and it don't matter. You know, the moon. It really don't matter. I don't know why y'all think that shit matter. But, you know, at the end of the day, if it's in the Lord's will, whatever you wish for, you know, if it's in His will, you gonna get it. Okay. My feet hurt so bad. I've been up about 24 hours. I need to stretch it out. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to stretch it out. Alright. I really do this. I ain't had no food yet. I got me a couple little snacks, but I need to try to eat them eventually. I'm just letting y'all know I'm really about this shit. Okay, fast and prayer. Alright. And it works for me. It always has. And I would not stray from it. Okay. Um, I've done some thorough readings. And I wrote these numbers down right here. These are all numbers here that is affiliated with me and my two daughters and our future. And I'm certain you motherfuckers lost. Okay, whatever y'all was doing. And I made some final decisions today through the help of my ancestors, my loving ancestors. Thank y'all. And my deceased loved ones has been contacting me a lot today. And I have clairvoyant message on what needs to go on. And I'm going to go and do just such. Every single day I wake up, I'm going to do that from now on. It's the trip how I change overnight. It only takes a second for me because I know the seriousness of my human nature that, you know, I wish to put out into the world. So I just have to be a person that never hesitates to listen to myself. And I'm here to extend myself to everybody and give you that same guidance that I give myself. And I'm holding everybody accountable to the same standard that I hold myself. And it's a lot of people that have a problem with that. So, you know, I cannot feel any pity for them due to me being sacrificed myself. And, you know, at the end of the day, I do that because I understand that Jehovah died for my sins. So, you know, at the end of the day, whatever I'm going through when it comes to a relation of hardships, I am, you know, made in His image, and I'm able to create, and I'm able to rule things of judgment by power and authority of Jehovah. So I do not feel like it's anything other than this, you know, for my purpose to do, and I'm here to assist anyone, whether you are a friend or a foe. Okay. Now, only if I am in the energy, in the energy of doing it. I'm trying to say somebody attacking my throat chakra, because they hate that I speak so wise. They just hate this bullshit. But you know, I'm here for y'all, and I just want everybody to realize when you come to this channel to open up and be aware that you will receive the truth. And sometimes, as of recently, the last few months, I have not been in the best energy due to me finding out a lot of prophecies, you know, connected to my whole life. What the hell is this? Excuse me, y'all. Shit be biting me. I be out there in nature. That shit be on my ass. But I don't need anybody getting offended that is bringing themselves to my channel. All I know is if anybody playing with my finances, you will be dealt with the harshest judgment, okay? And I just want people to know that, you know, that I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm just telling you warning comes before self-destruction, okay? So be very mindful of what you say and do to people because you never know the level of someone's anointing, okay? And who's protecting them and what kind of power, they're able to have over you, whether you know or not. And this is when you just understand to be humble about what it is that you have done for yourself in your past, present, for your future. And I don't know where the hell these words are coming from, but anytime I speak, it's from my heart. And I have analyzed a lot of things today, and I'm understanding, the severity of everyone's situation that is very personal, okay? But it's time for people to understand you can't rely on anyone to get you out of trouble, okay? At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself with honesty to answer the question, what is it that you have done to trouble yourself, okay? And it's easy to point blame and try to discriminate others and crucify others for sins committed, and it's just not what we're supposed to do. And at the end of the day, the only reason why I am doing it is because children have been attacked in my family, and I've always been cursed as a child. And don't ask me why, because I really could not answer that. All right, I really couldn't answer that. I don't give a damn about anybody telling me that I am this and that, or trying to debate back and forth towards me on my spiritual beliefs or my supernatural gifts and power. Now, that will never be up for discussion. I am that I am. That is just me, okay? And I've taken a lot of criticism, and I'm okay with that because anybody who has done it, I am aware that they are involved in molesting children in my family and sexualizing them, exploiting children sexually online. Um, it's very obvious. The people that pull my energy, I'm able to know them instantly. Everybody need to be very cautious on, hollering at me about anything. If you are not trying to heal something with yourself or me, okay? So, y'all be very careful with me because my power is really strong right now. I'm trying to embrace it myself. I've asked Jehovah to keep me calm no matter what. Apparently it's working because I see a lot of, stupid shit. I found out that 5 people went to jail here last night, or the night before last, and at this hotel I'm at. And that just clarifies that those people cursed me because whatever they doing, they got karma for it. Um, it's a lot going on, y'all, and it's just not a place or a time, you know, here on Blessings Needed Tarot. No one has a place or a time to question me on what it is that I am doing. At the end of the day, you can't argue with a tarot reader that doesn't even know you. You can't argue with them and tell them, okay, I don't think that's for me. At the end of the day, we pick up energies from the elements of spirit. Okay, it's a lot involved in this spiritual teaching, and everyone is different. Okay, so you have to hold yourself accountable when you receive certain information, and just because you don't like that information, you go behind the tarot reader and try to do things to alter your life for things to go in your favor, not understanding that that is complete manipulation. Okay, and I will advise anybody who is doing any type of spell work after receiving a tarot reading, at least get advice from the tarot reader. If you should attempt any type of spell work on any damn body, Some people are very highly protected. That go back to what I was saying. You have to be very careful with people and dealing with them, sending things to them in the spiritual realm, and just make sure you take responsibility and hold yourself accountable for whatever it is that is on its way back to you, because you cannot tamper with someone else's guidance. You cannot tamper with someone else's intuition. At the end of the day, especially when it comes to a spiritual teacher like myself, at the end of the day, exactly, I was just going to get to that. It's judgment. It's fatal judgment. It could be karma that is like unchangeable. When you are attacking a person, number one, who doesn't know you, and also a person who is trying to give you spiritual information. All right, so you guys need to be very careful about what it is that you consider to be powerful. At the end of the day, power can be used. I say this all the time. In many ways, power doesn't mean that money, power, respect. I know we were growing up on that type of stuff, but at the end of the day, knowledge is infinite, and the only way to be extremely powerful is to be knowledgeable. Okay, educating yourself on things that you might be a little blind to or ignorant towards. Okay, and having a humbleness about it, because when you're dealing with the spiritual realm, it's very important that we keep that respect for the Holy Spirit and the deceased, the loving deceased loved ones, and our loving ancestors, and our ascended masters, our guardian angels, our archangels of the divine spirit, loving nature, loving universe, whatever it is that you want to relate yourself to help yourself, maintain your spiritual balance. It's very important that you do not go around attacking people, and because raising energies with somebody who is very much meditated and conscious on the elements of nature, through the Holy Spirit, the loving universe, it's very dangerous to try to get someone upset that is, living by all things of what it is that they were called upon to do by God. The living God is who I speak of, okay? And at the end of the day, just because I pray to Jehovah, that does not mean Jehovah is the only thing protecting me. Okay, whatever it is that I've checked my tarot on this, whatever it is that the people against me summoned to attack me, that entity considers me loyal towards something, which I know that. But this is something that these are things that you have to check, um, before, and check a lot on it before you even go to trying to curse somebody or do some type of spell work, and someone's not aware of the manipulation of energies towards them in the spiritual realm, because a lot of people are protected. Okay, they might not walk around and live a holy life in front of you. Okay, some people are in solitude with prayer, like me. I'm a true hermit. Okay, Virgo, hermit, spiritual teacher, spiritual mentor. I shed light on situations through my guidance, and I am an earth angel, and I am also a magician. I possess a lot of power through the Holy Spirit due to me never losing my allegiance with God. No matter what it is that I have conquered in my life, I consider myself to be an overachiever, and that is through the spiritual realm. And I do not look at human, man or woman, okay, which there's no sex in the spiritual realm. But I don't, and as above, so below, because at the end of the day, I'm not looking at none of that. I know I talk a lot, and y'all gonna have to forgive me for being aggressive, and I might end up doing it again. We're not perfect, but we must try to do our best. And that's what I thought I was doing when I started this YouTube channel. before the government started sending my own family and friends to be very aggressive attacking me over my guidance on the information that they have, which is secret knowledge. Now, I'm here to help with some type of assistance. I just to anything that can help with this because it is so messy, and I don't mind doing it alone. Okay, so apparently I had to write out a lot today, and I'm just gonna keep it real with the government. Y'all finna have way more to worry about than attacking me because I'm really good with prayer, and something crossed my mind to pray for a lot of people today, and for whatever evil was sent to them to be returned. Okay, in the music industry. So I just want y'all to know, you know, and that came to me from a deceased celebrity. All right. I'm not gonna say his name, but my nose itching. Yeah, he here, and he appreciates what I done for him. So when I did that for him, it opened me up to understand to do it for the whole music industry. So because people with star blood, star seed blood, for some reason the government believes that they still can raise some type of power off of someone else. Okay, and which is that's not powerful at all. Which is why we should not trust the government. They like to abuse authority. This is not all in government, and the only people who would get mad over this is the people who I am accusing of doing this. Because at the end of the day, if you don't possess that evil spirit, it should not do anything to annoy you when I'm speaking of these things. So anybody who is in some type of energy, and I know I'm serious about what I'm saying because I ain't even rolled my weed up yet, and I really want to smoke it. But there's a lot of cars pulling up here. I'm finna write their ass off because bitch, I don't like them slowing down by my motherfucking room, bitch. Excuse my language, and I already told this over what time it is. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm finna get that damn pen because I need some goddamn money. You bitches be playing with my motherfucking money. Now, see how I switch it up on, everybody got them a little bipolar in them. And at the end of the day, that's just a label that the government has made to try to stray people from believing that they have other spirits that they are able to express through their self. Okay, I don't know how to explain that, but I'm trying to. Um, it is some type of disagreements that I'm having with my family that is very unknown, on why. So at the end of the day, we're going to see what the color of the walls look like. And I've been saying that. I need to take me a bite or something. This weed going to make me do it. But I like to be like this because this is really who I am. Okay, I know y'all see me get on here act up, but this is who the fuck I am. And this is why the government tried to keep me in some type of energy, but it would never stay there. So that's why the curses would never work because my vibration has always elevated, I want to say, each moment of my life because I'm just that outgoing when it comes to my subconscious. Okay, my subconscious strives for spiritual knowledge and for me to, be able to express it in ways to help groups. Okay, a lot of people at one time, and I don't know how I do it, but I just do. So, at the end of the day, my powers is my own, and my gifts my own. Nobody should be attacking nobody and getting jealous because they have powers that they're knowledgeable about. But at the end of the day, we're all powerful. So don't forget you can use your power in other ways. Okay, you don't have to spend your day cursing somebody who you feel like is going to have authority because they seem to come off a little more powerful than you. You have to go within. That's what I'm trying to say. Go within and ask yourselves, What is it that you can do to increase your spiritual, supernatural abilities? I don't understand why the government is doing this to children. It's not all government, okay? So I do pray that there's some type of investigation that is coming to an end because I have put that in writing. And these people need to be arrested. And if they do not, it will be very fatal. And I just keep saying it. Number one, because I'm being attacked for something that I should be nominated as a hero for. But, the government can't do the right thing for some reason when it comes to my intuition and them understanding what's going on. Okay, I've had too many people that has clarified this. It's been proven on my YouTube channel that I have been cursed and people are trying to kill me. Okay, through a whole goddamn confession from a hotel I was at, Max Motel. So at the end of the day, when I was speaking to the owner live and he didn't know his ass was live, at the end of the day, and I'm finna write these people off for coming by my motherfucking room, fucking with me, okay? I gotta shoot their ass a bird, cause bitch, I swear I don't give a fuck. All right, I really don't give a fuck. So, at the end of the day, and it's so crazy because they be really hitting their cars and shit just because they trying to be nosy. I done seen it in front of me. I done seen somebody bump their damn car, just because they being nosy towards me. Because they are here to curse me, and it's gonna go back deadly. Yes, it is. I just really want everybody to understand that I'm sick of y'all trying to cover up something that is just not right. Okay, at the end of the day, Corey Jones was involved with molesting my niece and nephew. These are people that I know very well, and it's been several people that has admitted to it. Now, Devontae Davis as well. And my mother is involved with Alicia Morrell and my aunt Tessa Morrell and her daughters Victoria Jones and Vanessa Jones, possibly my cousin James Knox. I'm not afraid to talk about this. They've tried to spend money to silence me. At the end of the day, they should have really been taking care of these children and rescuing them right now, instantly as they known about it. They should have been getting rid of the officers and everybody that's involved in protecting this, okay? So, whatever's going on, it doesn't matter if the government gives me justice or not. I know that I have it for me and my divine DNA. Okay. So, anybody who is coming to attack me over the situation, just know I am extremely protected. And just try your best to get yourself out of the situation. And that's the advice that I've been trying to, and I don't mean run from it. I mean really stand up and do the right thing that's righteously. If you were involved in a situation. Don't play by my damn room. I'm not bullshitting. I'm finna get my damn paper. Because I am a fucking mind reader. And you are live. You are live right now. Okay, y'all see on YouTube? Okay, they with that dumb shit. My channel is investigated by the FBI. Y'all ass will be in trouble. Fuck you too. Okay? So at the end of the day, I gotta deal with that kind of shit. Because of what? Because I'm praying for children. People just standing by my window, doing loud ass shit, harassing me all fucking day. I've had people actually try to physically attack me while I'm standing here, at multiple hotels this has happened. And at the end of the day, bitch, I'm untouchable. Okay? But you bitches ain't. You doing it. Whoever molesting these goddamn kids thinking they finna get some type of shot with Illuminati, just know the industry is a damn lie. Okay? You'll never have to sell your soul for being a star because we all are born as stars and God knows each by name. So, at the end of the day, you ask yourself a question. You made the wrong choice. Now, what is it that you can do to fix it? If you have gotten yourself involved in any of that with the occults, thinking you are part of some type of new world order. I understand some people need like some type of protection. Some people need friends, and they feel powerful when they with groups of people and doing things and feeling like they making moves and shit like that, chasing the cloud. But at the end of the day, you were meant to align yourself with your own destiny, and you were meant to fulfill your soul's purpose. Okay, some people is so focused on trying to end someone else's fate. And They're not understanding that they've missed an opportunity on their own. So, dealing with that, I understand some people are not mature enough to understand how to rewrite their future, align themselves with their purpose, except to be chosen by Jehovah Jireh, because at the end of the day, He's the open and the close. I keep on telling people that. There is no way in the world that you can be upset with somebody else who is in a constant prayer with God, keeping God meditated constantly on their mind. Okay, you cannot alter that. All right, I don't know what world these people live in that is doing this shit. All right, but apparently they really excited about this. They just too much excitement, and that's how I know they childish. Okay, anybody like that will sleep with a child. I always said I don't trust childish people because that means you'll either sleep with them or hurt them. Hurt children or be, petty towards them. And, at the end of the day, let's not deny that most children got more sense than their damn mama and daddy. Let's not deny that it's some anointed children. Let's not deny that people will look at a baby and say they've been here before. So just be very careful of whatever it is you think that you're doing to children that you feel like you're going to get away with because they're underage and they're not able to really express themselves, with defense as though, they are adults. Okay? But you fucking on them like they is. See, this is when this shit is mentally fucked up. Okay? So whatever it is that Joe Biden don't want to admit to, I know I done sprayed his ass on my channel. I done dogged Joe Biden out because I can't believe that I am knowledgeable that he is attacking me with these people here. Okay, and I believe that I had a big thing to do with what the hell went on in Afghanistan. Because at the end of the day, these Indian people been cursing me to go in the goddamn hotels. So we all are not new to what they do for fertility. Okay, to gain their supernatural gifts, but all of them are not like that. And this is when you understand not to look at color, not to look at race. Okay, at some point we have to not even address that shit and realize people are fucking dying. Okay, and most of us don't even have the money or the paperwork put up together for that to go on right motherfucking now. So I guarantee that you shouldn't be fucking with Denise. All right. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna need y'all to get that shit together. Okay. So I'm here to do some free readings if y'all need some. I'm finna hang out with myself and go live until I can figure out a way to make me some more money so I can buy me a bag of weed. But bitch, I like to smoke. Okay. Excuse my language, but I've had a long ass day. I've been up because I have to go into a complete thought because I know and understand that I have to forgive some people. Some of these people I will never see again. All right. Some of these people I've never seen before, and I've already forgiven them because I understand my soul connection with others very well. So it's a catch 22. I'm gonna say that. But at the end of the day, 22 is divine. I did get that number today. Um, that's weird. I did get that number. I pulled off 22 little things off the tree today. And I've been getting 22 for the past couple days because I was meant to marry. And the person that I always thought I would marry, I would never see him again. Unless his ass is in court and I'm testifying against that bitch over all this shit. So, at the end of the day, it's no shame in my game about what has happened to me. This is my living testament. I am going to be able to produce from this a lot of wealth and riches. Because of what has happened to me, I'm going to turn this into coins. And I don't understand why, I'm being antagonized on a regular, constant, all day motherfucking basis. Now, at the end of the day, this is not going to work out the way that anybody thought it would because you fucked around and pulled my energy. And that's just how shit go with me. If you pull my energy, this shit finna go how the fuck I want it to go. And, at the end of the day, I'm confident enough to tell anybody that, and that is on any damn thing. I'm sorry the subject's so sensitive and it's so serious, towards me, and it might irritate some of y'all. But at the end of the day, I know why I'm on here going live. I'm protecting myself by doing it, because I do not want to be basically going through whatever it is that these people who curse me is go through just for trying to set me up like that. Okay, shit, whether they understand what the hell finna happen to them or not, I do. Okay, and you just don't play with people like that. When it comes to them trying to talk to you about it as well, give you some type of gap to, for open up for forgiveness, to be available if you were able to speak on it. Okay, so just be very cautious. Okay, on what you're doing when it comes to someone else's spirituality. And I know some people have issues with jealousy, but I suggest you go see a therapist, and I suggest that you go detox. Okay, and don't forget to pray, because jealousy don't come from Jehovah. You know, it don't come from Jehovah's righteous children either, because at the end of the day, if you know you are of God, and you made in His image, it's everything you love about yourself. It's nothing nobody else can do to make you uncomfortable with your belief in yourself. Okay, if you are really a strong-minded person, you'll understand that. No one else can knock you off your square. Okay, I don't give a fuck what kind of position they got. I don't give a fuck if they part of a cult or industry, whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play this game with these motherfuckers. See how they playing? But I hate to say this, but people like him who's doing that to fuck me, him and his car gonna be wrapped around a pole or a tree. It's just, it's so sad that you can talk to someone, and ask them to give you some space, give you some common courtesy of respect, and at the end of the day, what is this? What is this? What is this? I do not like this. I do not like this. This is not cool. They doing it right now, and it's just childish. And that's why I know these are the type of people that the government try to set me up to be around, because they wanted to try to piss me off somewhat. But I don't give a fuck what happened, because I'm a healer. Whatever happened, bitch, I believe in myself, and I understand that no matter who the fuck don't help me, police department, government, president of the United States, Joe Biden, and the rest of the motherfuckers, at the end of the damn day, I believe in myself. Okay, so I don't got no second guessing, no doubts that this is resolved. Okay. At the end of the day, y'all need to learn a valuable lesson, and I'm very much honored to give it to you. Okay. Whoever the hell they got themselves involved in my family business, thinking they was gonna get some money off of any goddamn thing. Okay, that had to do with me going without some. So you should have got my permission to do that shit. Okay, I'm really giving, bitch. If you needed an idea too, I probably would have just let you get the motherfucker. I don't really care about getting nothing back from stuff, and the government needs to understand that you can't really fuck with somebody who will sacrifice their motherfucking self. All right, and I don't mean on no suicide shit. I mean really able to tolerate whatever it is that they throw my way. Okay, and consciously. So whatever they doing, it's just fatal for these people in a position of power, because they've ruined everything just because of me. And I know this. They might not know this. They might have some type of other faith, spiritual faith, belief, in whatever it is that they are doing that's fucked up, that they think they are justified in. But not when you fucking with me. And that just go for any person. You can just be a common person, a commoner. You don't have to have a position of power. I just don't see damn bitch, and I don't play with damn bitch either. Okay, so I don't appreciate nobody playing with me. I just don't. So all this stuff is just. I'm sorry to say this, but And I've asked God for forgiveness for all these things, even if y'all don't want to get none. Whoever the fuck involved with cursing, at the end of the day, He know my God, know my heart, and He knows that I never wanted nothing to happen to nobody. I just can't believe the amount of people that's targeting me. But I see why, because bitch, I would if I wouldn't. It ain't never been my thing to get with another bitch and gang up on a bitch. At the end of the day, I ain't got to do that because I intimidate a bitch just from speaking, one motherfucking word to them. Body language expresses all things. You really don't have to speak. And then don't forget, you can always listen to nature. You can attune yourself with nature. You don't really have. You can close your eyes and get a message. Okay, you don't have to look at anything, person, place, or thing. To identify it. So this is when common sense and things that have been proven through certain statistics when it comes to spirituality or things that people don't believe in or whatever. Well, I don't know. I'm getting a little lost. I'm here to eat. I'm just trying to express to y'all in the best explanation that I can because I know this is a YouTube channel. Y'all don't know me personally. Most of y'all do. And hiding your damn hand. I just want to express to y'all how important it is for us to be mindful of what it is that we are doing when we challenge other people's spirituality or spiritual belief or other, anyone. When we challenge any person, place, or thing, be mindful that it is a cause and it is an effect. And every action is a reaction. Okay, so be prepared for things to come your way if you are not in the righteous, side of things. Just be prepared for that. Okay, never let that lose your mind, that thought in your mind. Never lose that thought in your mind about what it is that you can actually be doing by barking up the wrong tree. Because we all have a purpose. All right, some people are karmic people that was meant to come in your life, kill, steal, and destroy, and cause malice and corruption. Now, it's up to you to even acknowledge the motherfuckers or not. The only reason why I'm acknowledging these people is because my nose itching. It's because my niece and nephew is allegedly involved in this, and not no motherfucking allegedly. I've had people confess and admit this is going on. So I'm not overreacting, and anybody who even attempts to call me crazy, I'm gonna assume that you definitely are raping children and you're in fucking denial on how sick your mind is. And if you ain't stick your dick or pussy on them yourself, your ass has something to do with selling some content about them online. And you will have the worst judgment for it if you talking to me about it and trying to call me motherfucking crazy. Because, bitch, when I tell you I know every little end on what the hell going on with the situation, okay, and God will have me redeemed for whatever it is that people thought I was doing, okay, due to them wanting me to look bad. But at the end of the day, how did that work out for you, bitch? Mm. Because I don't find nothing wrong with praying for children. I can't do it. Can y'all? Okay. So I'm just convinced here that we got some people living in Latin culture. Y'all just be very careful and be very, don't forget to practice wisdom. Okay, when you're dealing with this stuff, this is something that you can't lose track of this stuff in your mind. You have to be wise with this information. This is not, it was just fo on the time. You cannot lose uh, your wisdom when it comes to pulling energies of other people. You got to be very mindful of someone's space. You have to do that in person. So just don't forget that it's some people that can pick up things whether you're around them or not. And I'm just really one of them people. Okay, I don't have to be. I don't have to be around you to understand everything you're doing down to the shirt you got on. At the end of the day, you know, you cannot rely on someone else's spiritual guidance unless it is aligned with your destiny and that person is willing to sacrifice themselves to give you even the time of day. Okay, and if a person that is a spiritual mentor or a teacher like me is generous enough to take a few moments of their day, and y'all know we be on here more than that, longer than that, but just be very considerate of your actions that you take towards someone who has ancient knowledge, secret knowledge, secret codes to things. All right. And never underestimate your opponent. If you are trying to call yourself competing with someone, you need to readjust yourself and rearrange your mindset because at the end of the day, it's nothing to compete with. We were born to love thy neighbor and to understand that we are made in this image, okay? And we have a purpose, we have a destiny, and it's very important that people consider each other, all right, in each and every way, all right, because you just never know what somebody else is going through. Now, the adult thing to do, if you are irritated with a problem, the adult thing to do, if you know, is to address it in a respectable manner, so that you don't give anybody, the bad vibe or rub someone wrong because that could leave a lasting impression on a person that you're childish. Okay, you don't know how to cope with your own problems, and people probably will continue to get away from you if you do not know how to address yourself properly when it comes to things that you have committed to doing on your own. So, and I do not know why I'm even explaining this because I know everybody should be 18 or older on my channel. I have that like that. But y'all know better than this shit here. Okay, now whatever you binding yourself to that is not of God and you don't feel pure is not someone else's fault for the actions you engage yourself in. Okay, and you definitely want to be careful going into the spirit realm to try to manipulate anything that you know is truthful to what you have already committed to doing. Because at the end of the day, that will never work forever. All right, it's always going to be somebody who's prayed up, where illusions or distractions or spell work or curses or whatever, black magic, whatever you want to call it, voodoo, that is people that stuff does not work on. Okay, and make sure you ask yourself if you are the one that is under an illusion, if you are the one with the devil in energy, if you are the one who is expecting something that you do not deserve to receive in return. All right, so y'all just get that shit together. I'm trying to tell you, I'm tired of cussing because y'all know better than shit. Whoever was doing it, y'all need to stop and stop being aggressive with something that you're doing wrong. All right, if your fucking magic worked, you won't have to send nobody to do no distraction. You won't have to, or if you was walking around so powerful, you won't be in fear to where you have to even create a distraction on someone who is praying for something to be returned that they don't even have knowledgeable of that you did. Okay, don't make yourself so obvious, and do not get yourself involved in something that you can't just calmly get yourself out of if it's going to be too much pressure for you. All right, and I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to, but somebody need to hear that shit. But I just want to make sure y'all know to be very careful with me. I'm a person who's very strong. Whether I knew about my spiritual gifts or not, I was prayed over babies. Somebody prayed over me. A lot of people, shit. I'm an important person, and I look at myself as such. My walk, my talk, my everything will always resort into me understanding my importance and especially my importance towards my belief in Jehovah. Okay, so I don't know. And I believe in a lot of things. I believe that all things are possible. Okay, but all things do not come from God. And when you align yourself, you understand the consequences from accepting energies that came from evil forces. So you understand to get yourself in a position where you're protected from those evil forces. You're unbounding yourself from those evil forces or evil acts. You're not committing yourself to people, places, or things that can bring down some evil in your life. Okay, so you just reach a certain level of knowledge to where you understand you shouldn't have engaged yourself in certain things and you should never do that again. Okay, so this is something that the government's having a hard time understanding. But I guess that they finna have to go through a lot of shit before they understand. All right, and it's just not no money for that at this time. They really knew this was coming, and they created some program delusion with coronavirus and with Black Lives Matter to try to help with some type of finances. Uh, I knew something was wrong when they did that currency reset. I said something ain't right about that shit. At the end of the day, they're gonna put it out there to where whatever they're saying, it looks like they are doing the right thing for society and for you to believe in them. When really you should believe in your motherfucking self. Okay? We was not born here to be programmed by no motherfucking government. And this is when you understand who, what, when, where, and why, things are being governed at all in your motherfucking life. Okay, I don't even know why I gotta tell y'all that, because y'all know this shit. This is shit that I know, because, at the end of the day, we can't rely on the government. Okay, and I know it's all good and shit when they going to do the elections and stuff like that. It's interesting to get into those things, get into some type of debate with your friends, families, coworkers, or whatever the case may be. But just keep in mind that you were born to shine. Okay, so I do look at myself like, I'm the president of my United States of America. Everybody not even from the states. So this is when you understand it's really not about you. All right, it's 50 states and 7 continents, so they say, and just understand the difference in your purpose and someone else's. Okay, which is basically you minding your own damn business and leaving everybody else the fuck alone. Okay, that don't got nothing to do with whatever it is you trying to do with your shit. Okay, leave their ass alone. Okay, I don't get why somebody would want to pull someone's energy in the spirit realm if you're not gonna even address that shit in real life. So just keep yourselves busy. If you think you're gonna do my nose at your guy, I really want y'all to know that. You should never be that bored. That's what I'm getting, because this stuff doesn't really work. It doesn't last. It has a lasting impression that could be very, very fatal and tragic for most people if they're not spiritually protected and high honor, okay, through God. So at the end of the day, y'all just watch what you're doing, okay? Somebody needed to hear that. Somebody needed to hear that. But this is very important that y'all take heed to what I'm saying, because it's a countdown, and I hear the energy right now. It's a countdown, and I just got so sad in my heart about it, and it's stuff that I can't really express. I'm really like the Queen of Cups, though. Like my sister, fuck. Some stuff I can't really express the way you want me to, and some stuff I find humorous that might not be funny to you, and maybe you just don't belong on this channel. If that's going on, okay, maybe I've irritated some of your demons, and maybe you should start your own YouTube channel if you're gonna attempt to be critical on mine, because YouTube. So whatever it is that I choose to say and do, I can do as I feel on here. And I'm being attacked for it by a lot of fucking people, but I don't look at it like an attack. I look at it like a deadly backfired attempt of an attack. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's how I look at it. They ass is playing with fire, and it's by force because they forced in my damn hand. You know, I'm convinced this is what the government wants. Excuse me. This is what the government wants because they are at an all-time high to do something outrageous due to them wanting to maintain some type of population control. Um, it's just not going to work out in their favor. Okay. They don't want to believe that. Mm. But, people can only tell them so long and warning comes before destruction. Okay, but they have been trying to let us know that we might not have a government shutdown. They use those type of words. My nose is really on that. They use those type of words and put them together to see who's knowledgeable enough to break the code, who's knowledgeable enough to understand. And a lot of people didn't understand that the government set them up to curse me around this time as well because of some type of population control. So if you are attacking me, that piss me off, and you listen to another bitch that told you to come do it, basically you are marked as beast when it comes to my way of thinking because I'm in here trying to do something righteous, and I got so many people here trying to manipulate me and attack me and keep me distracted and move me further away from God. And when I tell you, nature is not pleased, it's not. Um, I wouldn't play with this anymore. And the government's like not understanding that I'm gonna write them off every time, every day. Sometimes I do it all day. Excuse me. And when I say write them off, I don't mean it in a threatful way. I have to get that shit off my brain, government, and I have to write it because I write my prayers and I light my prayers by fire and by force. And I guess they intimidated by me that if they had to hire so many people to attack me here in Tampa. I went through that shit in St. Pete, and it was actually a little worse than this. Uh, because I had somebody that was really abusing everything about my life, and he is learning a lesson about that. Because he lost everything, and I tried to help. I was the one person trying to actually really physically help him get back to who he is, playing ball and shit like that. But you miss opportunities in life when you are too busy focusing on what it is that somebody else is doing with theirs. Okay, so do not miss your calling uh, of your own destiny for a person who doesn't even have much to do with you. Okay, this sound motherfucking ridiculous, and it is. So it's a lot wasted due to the government basically looking at people as science fucking projects. And I keep telling y'all need to be smart and write off the government, okay, for doing this to your life. If you are in a discomfort about anything, you need to remove generational curses from you and your divine DNA. Number one, do you consider yourself divine? Number two, go look that up. Okay, make sure you get a damn the source, encyclopedia or a dictionary to understand thoroughly. Oh, they use Google. God, see, my brain still go to the library. But at the end of the day, um, make sure you're very understanding of how to define yourself in situations that you ain't had no business doing. Okay. Number one, pro and con yourself on a often basis. Um, I call it a self check. I always did. I learned that in college. It's something about me just making double checking certain things that rub me the wrong way. Whether someone else did them or I did them, or it's just even if it's just a thought. But we have to be very, very in tune at one in peace with yourself. Okay, you're in a temple and understanding It's not what you do, it's how you do it. But you also have to be mindful of what you do. Making sure you practice discernment and understanding your purpose. Okay. That should align you with all things. Okay. So, which means if you feel like you're attached to something or something is attached to you that is of darkness or tragedy, sadness, sorrow, whatever you want to call it, evil, the best thing to do is to yourself as instantaneously as possible. That's one of my favorite writers. Um, you have to make sure that you are doing the man hours and the footwork and earning your criteria with your wisdom, your strength, your guidance. Okay, making sure you are earning it, because this is something that is, you are born with a gift, but we also have to seek secret knowledge. We have to seek this knowledge. Okay, blessings come in disguise, and God does not answer everyone's prayers. Now, some people is very selfish, self-centered, inconsiderate of others going through anything in their own life. And that is really where the government had me fucked up at. Because if they only knew the sacrifices I made already, they would have never thought to fucking sacrifice me. Because some people just really will never be sacrificed again. And I'm really one of them people. The only person that has ever decided to sacrifice me in my life is myself. Um, that I'm knowledgeable of up until now. Okay. And the other times I voluntarily accepted what was going on, and just went with it. So I can basically get rid of the thing that is bothering me, or the things that is bothering me. We just have to make sure we are taking responsibility, okay, and also taking leadership over situations that you can control, and I mean in a righteous way. Okay, it's stuff that people are trying to be in control of, and it was never even yours to control in the first place. Some people is running shit and not understanding that we have now, at the end of the day, by January, all the readers and the oracles, psychics, high priestess, whatever it is you may call them, shamans, whatever, healers, light workers, all of us are aware of a drastic change coming. So whatever it is that everybody's trying to hold on to, dealing with this financial increase from whatever offers you're getting that you know you should not be taking in order for you to claim it as something you worked for. Y'all don't take me to elementary. This, I have to just break this shit down like this. God telling me. Okay, so okay, we just have to make sure, when you saying you worked for something, or you're earning, when you're collecting your earnings. Okay, just keep in mind, you know, some stuff is not yours to be in control or authority or whatever it is, no matter if you're receiving a certain amount of currency for it. Okay, you're not the only one who could come up, and don't ever kick somebody while they down, or just because you think they are, because don't get a bitch fucked up. All right, I have to rock for my ones that do it without having to be bougie with it and get that come up still, and you just don't see their money. Okay, we gotta give respect to the OGs that know better than to walk around here collecting money for any damn thing, just do any damn thing for money. Okay, and just to look like you got some. Okay, we got to give respect to the OGs that put on, pay homage to these people like myself, who have sacrificed every dollar, if they have to, every time, to someone else in need. Okay, or a person, place, a thing. People contribute themselves in different ways. So you can never look at somebody and assume what they have. You can never look at somebody else and assume you know what they're going through. Okay, people are books, basically. Okay, don't never judge them by their cover. All right, then you got a book cover. You don't never know what the book is. I used to take my books and collage them. So a bitch don't know what the fuck I'm reading. Bitch, get out my life. But at the end of the day, and I'm just artistic like that. The way I feel like I got a few minutes to play with some scissors and some goddamn magazines and cut them up all crazy. Flip the game. At the end of the day, however you design yourself, don't forget. Don't ever forget. You are designed by the Creator, the living God, the Most High. All right, Jehovah, His Son. Okay, His King, Jehovah. All right, this is our King. Okay, the Messiah. At the end of the day, whatever your religious belief, background, whatever it is that you are tying yourself, your time, your energy, your loyalty, your devotion to, most that increases you, enhances you, it sells you whatever fucking words y'all want to use about your little selves. Okay, we know y'all hot, y'all chase clout. Okay, so listen, don't forget, no matter what control you think you have over yourself, God is in control. He has designed your destiny. All right? And you was born in this world without whoever the hell you fucking with. Okay? About some shit that you want to have power over, control over, and keep some type of maintenance over, and you did not earn it righteously. All right? And I just speak for myself because I've been fighting this shit by myself, and this is about as drained as I'm gonna be about this shit because I believe in restoration. I don't believe in being a tired ass hoe. All right, I just see now I'm snapping because that's how I address this type of shit. Whether you're a male or female, I can still call you that. If you around here thinking you earning something, molesting children, and this is when you understand to take responsibility for your actions that you committed yourself to. And don't forget, it was a warning before destruction. Self destruction. I have to keep repeating this. Anytime I have to repeat something, bitch, I promise you they gonna get it there, bitch. They gonna get it there. So at the end of the day, this is why I'm a teacher. And I was thinking today how I need to buy a chalkboard, a whiteboard, or something. I've been trying to get that motherfucker about a couple years now. And it's like certain stuff I just have to have. I don't want what other people want. Y'all, because this shit is important. It don't got nothing to do liking me or none of that shit. Okay, this is the truth. I only speak truth. All right. Like it or love it, don't give a fuck. All right, hate it, I don't care. This shit is so obvious. Okay, that I'm telling the truth. And the government, the Illuminati, whoever the fuck, they don't like me talking about fuck on. But they just keep fucking playing these mind tricks, and I promise you, dog, they must have signed on motherfucking sacrifice their life over this shit. On the if, ands, buts, or maybe. Okay? Because I'm not backing down from my mystery on what I know that I know what to do. Because, whether they like it or not, it's an act of God. Because don't forget that I don't know these people who are cursing me. So anybody who's shown an outrageous rage towards me out of nothing, nowhere, just petty as fuck because they childish, I understand that you're a child molester. Okay, I get it. All right, and I just won't be disrespected. Thank you. I'm finna get off the goddamn phone because somebody they done sent a bitch over here. So, just figure it out, y'all. All right. Neighbor, you not my neighbor. I thought you was my neighbor. I was gonna cuss you out. I thought you was that crazy construction man down there. I always know you outside, right? I be on live. I thought you was the disoriented-minded man. Yeah, I keep telling them like nobody else know. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much.